Good evening and welcome back to Football Manager 2024 and the London Green Save. We're on for another episode here today, guys. And we've got a little bit of news before we get into the game. We're at the game, we're ready. There's going to be one game in today's episode. It's against Brentham. And the little bit of news is there's a bit of movement in the squad. There's a little bit of movement in the squad. So I'll show you the transfers that have taken place since we last... Nope, okay, these aren't actually transfers. Hired inactive deals? No. Transfer history, there we go. These are the transfers that have taken place. S11E9, unfortunately, has decided to leave. Which is, a little bit unfortunate. What we're going to do is we are going to add him to the shortlist indefinitely. But it is what it is. We know we're going to lose players over the course of the season. That is the third player who we have lost over the course of the season. Daniel Woods, Matthew Lovett, and S11E9, all good players, but, it is what it is. Sometimes you're going to lose those players. But we have brought in two players since last time. Mesut from Peckham and Samir Omrani, who was a free transfer. Now, we brought him in because he's got the stats that we're after. He's not the quickest, but if we can control the game and get him on the ball, a little bit like Alex McSkeen, I think we're gonna get chances with him. So, into the game we go. This is the team that I have selected. I will quickly show you that after I input the opposition objectives, opposition instructions. We've got McSkeen starting with, would it be the worst thing to have Omrani on the bench? Maybe there will be some minutes for the lad at some point. We've got Ondo, Holloway, and Roberts behind the striker. Now, they are three players who are youngsters, but the reason for that is a little bit of rotation before we go into the next game, where we will throw the first team at the opposition. Now, the back line more or less is the first team. We've got Sweeney, Carlisle, Sunday, Turner, Gilligan. They are, they're good quality players. Kaltoba hasn't played that many games for us since John Carson basically became the first choice pick. Where is Kaltoba? I actually can't see him. There he is. Now, the reason for that is John Carson has been training so well that he's more or less the go-to man in that position. Sunday steps in, obviously with Lovett gone. I played Cisse last time out, but Cisse is very tired, so in comes Sunday, and Johansson will start in goal. Reski and Cutbush in the middle of the park. We're giving Reski another opportunity. Now, last time I played him, we were 1-0 up in a game that he then gave the ball away, made it 1-1, and we were never able to take control of the game again. If he makes similar mistakes here today, there will have to be consequences. I'm afraid there will have to be. It's just how it has to be. Because, if he doesn't sort his ideas out, the team's going to make mistakes. He's going to cost us goals. And I can't really have that. I'll be honest, I can't really have that. Now, to start this game against Brentham, it looks like we are struggling a little bit to contain them. But it's only 7 minutes in. We have yet to have the ball, really. So we have to kind of judge it after we get... There we go. Well done, Holloway. Into McSkeen, into Cutbush. And then we clear it long rather than try and play out from the back there. Back they go. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing all right. Go on. Chase. Wow, Foxley had a good bit of pace there. Sunday makes the tackle. And it was a good tackle. I thought maybe it was going to be a penalty, but it wasn't, which is very, very good stuff. They whip it in. We've got numbers there. Johansson punches. Reski gets it on. And Ondo reclaims it. Nice. There we go. Okay, so early doors here. Early doors. No judging just yet. We haven't conceded. I'm going to throw in an encouragement. See if we can get the boys, ready for this game. Aware and ready to go. McSkeen whips it out to Roberts. And I do like the fact we are going to get some minutes into the legs of a couple of the younger players here today. Specifically the kind of second line in the attack behind McSkeen. There's going to be some minutes already given. Ondo, I don't actually know if Rodrigo Ondo got any minutes after his injury. We brought him on at a half time. He got injured. I don't think he's had the chance to come back out and play again. So this is his chance. Hopefully he will take it. Hopefully he'll do something good for us. Good defense. There we go. But there's also minutes out here for Turner Gilligan, for Sweeney, the strikers, of course, for Reski again, you know, so it is an interesting one. Trying to balance the minutes for the teams is it's something that we gotta try and do. Okay, so possession is kind of leveling out, but the momentum is all against us. So I'm going to drop us into balanced. I'm going to bring us a little bit closer together and kind of lower the direction a little bit, just to try and get a little bit more control of the game. Johansson short to Carlisle, into the middle. There is Sam Reski, out to Sweeney, forward. No, he goes back again. Carlisle, forward. He goes sideways, and there we go forward. Good. Cutbush into McSkeen. Lovely pass, and Roberts is in space on the right-hand side, but he doesn't get going, and Marriott runs back and steals the ball off him. However, Roberts does very nicely. Gets the ball back. McSkeen, look for a pass. He does find a very nice pass. Roberts on the right-hand side. You've got players with you. You've got players with you. He whips it in. Ondo jumps and almost manages to put the ball in the back of the net. It's a good header. It's a good bit of a change up because, you know, the momentum was all against us. We have fought back. We've got a chance, and now we've actually got a little bit of momentum coming our way. Bush is on a yellow now. Not ideal. Possession is going up. And that kind of tactical change does look like it has worked. Then again, oh, that's close. Then again, if you concede straight afterwards, then it definitely hasn't worked. So Holloway goes long. Sunday jumps, tries to lob the keeper. It's a good save. It's a shot on target. And, you know, we've got Sunday in there for that exact kind of thing. Holloway wins the ball. Out wide we go. Good. Good stuff. Roberts, get the ball in the box for me, lad. He does just that. McSkeen is there, but it's well read. Williamson knocks it behind. And, yeah, almost at half time. And this game has been very, very calm so far. Very, very chill so far. I mean, we're only 7 minutes into the episode. This could be a very short episode. Ondo lets it go. Roberts, Turner Gilligan, back to Roberts. Have a go, lad. He does. Deflected in. Come on. There we go. It's another own goal. But the point is, we don't take the shot, we're never going to score. You've got to take the shot. Ondo does really well. Lets it go. And then Roberts, Turner Gilligan, back to Roberts. Takes a touch. Fires it off the defender. Keeper's got no chance. A deflection like that is, you know, it's rough. I'm going to call for calm. Keep it calm, guys. We've just conceded. No, sorry, we've just scored. We don't want to concede. Make sure we don't. Before the halftime break, let's go. Okay, they're building quite slowly here. That's okay. And then they end up sending it long. Almost at the halftime break now. Cutbush goes long. McSkeen, look for a pass out. He does. McSkeen likes that pass out to Robert, it seems. He's played it 2 or 3 times. Turner Gilligan inside. Roberts is there. Lovely line. Incredible stuff. And he blasts it over the bar. But that was very, very good stuff. A good line. We're at the halftime mark. It's a very, kind of low, chill affair. You know, not really a lot going on. Are there any changes to be made? Let's look at the analysis. We are, you know, we're kind of dropping back a little bit, just a little bit, but okay. Let's trigger that press just a bit more. And you tell you what, I'm gonna make that change there, and then bring in Olafsson into the middle of the park. In fact, let's go to our regular change here. We end up going into the 4-1-4-1 quite a bit. When we're playing this high press, it actually kind of makes sense to me to stack the lines like that, because you're playing a high press. You want to push together as you go forward as a line. I feel like it's going to create even less space for their defenders and or their DMs to work in. So that's why I tend to go for that kind of tactic. And hopefully it will work. We will see. It hasn't been a break in play just yet, so we won't actually be able to fully see. I like that from McSkeen. Look at the work he was doing to get back there. And Carlisle nods it out for a corner. 1-0. We're still going well. I'm going to call for an encourage here. Hopefully that will get a good response. You know, we're only 1-0 up. I want us to keep going here. Is he going to get a good response? Not really. Okay, so when you're 1-0 up, encourage is definitely not the answer. I think you've got to go for either the demand more or, you know, maybe the calm down. But it's hard to really know which one to go with or what time. So we'll wait until we can have another shout, and then we'll try and correct that little mistake. Johansson, long we go. Olafsson jumps, won't get there. Davies brings it forward for Brentham into a good space, and he puts it over the bar. And that's absolutely, I mean, that's real bad defense from the defenders there. But maybe that's my fault for annoying them with a bad call out. That's gone over. That's fine. Johansson, just play it short, lad. Good Sunday, out to Turner Gilligan. You've got to pass it forward, but you can go back as well. That's all right. That's good. There we go. Into a bit of calm. Sweeney into Reski. Reski can move it forward. He goes to McSkeen. Off to Holloway. Out wide. Lovely stuff. Roberts cut inside if you want to, but he goes on his own. Still going into the middle. Olafsson tries to get there, and that is a good effort from Olafsson. But oh my word. Oh, okay. That's interesting. The ref maybe could have let that one go, but he decided not to. I'm going to drop us to a cautious just because of this little bit of momentum going against us here. And I can't call for another shout just yet. Holloway takes a yellow card. Olafsson on the free kick. Blocked. Comes out to Sweeney. Back. Ondo. Good. Shoot it. Just have a go. Oh! Good effort. Good effort from Ondo. I don't mind that. Having a crack is always a good thing. Especially from, oh, that's very close. Especially from, you know, an attacker. If a right back or a left back has a go from there, I'm kind of like, give it to one of the attackers. But in that case, Ondo having a crack, that's fine. I don't mind it. Back to Reski, who whips it in. McSkeen is definitely offside. Oh my word, he wasn't. Oh my word, he wasn't. That should have been 2-0. My word. Well done, Roberts. McSkeen, Holloway. 15 is in. Holloway doesn't play it. He goes himself. He's still going. He shoots it. Oh! Again, I don't mind it. I don't mind him having a go. Now, let's take Holloway off. Yeah, I'll bring on Samir Omrani. He can go in like that. Olafsson gets central for me, lad. Omrani doesn't really want to... I don't really want him playing as a... Wow. He's actually far more attuned to playing as a target forward here. Sorry, no, a deep lying forward. Okay, fine. We'll let him play as that. Olafsson will just drop back, and we're playing like a 4-1-1-2-2 to give Omrani some minutes. You know, he hasn't had any minutes. This is his debut, and it's good to see. And now we have two strikers. Maybe I will be able to test out my theory of added strikers creating more for the opposition. That's a penalty. Wow. Okay. And who's going to take it? But Omrani, this is a chance, a gift to try and get his first goal. And he does. Look at that. That's incredible. That's incredible. Let's throw out the praise. Well done, guys. A goal on his debut, a goal for Omrani. He's just come on the pitch. He's only been on for about 2 minutes. And there, look at that. He fires it in to the far corner. 2-0. Very, very nice. And I'm very, very happy with that. I'm really, really happy with that. We're doing really, really well. And now we're going to do the classic, lower that tempo, increase the time wasting, and just keep going as we are. This is a great result so far. Great result as things stand. Let's not give it away cheaply. A couple times in the last few seasons, when we have been in good positions, such as this, we have then coughed it up. We've then made mistakes, and we've gifted points to other teams. We can't do that today. Turner Gilligan, that was lovely. Omrani has his name taken. That's okay. That's all right. You are going to... Oh, good. Oh, Turner Gilligan. I thought that was the winger, but it wasn't. Omrani, nice. All the way out. Lovely ball. Really, really good play. Oh, no. Ondo was offside. Okay, well, the pass was good. The positioning, not so much. 10 minutes to go. I'm going to drop us onto the extended highlights here. Monroe plays it out to Marriott. Now you've got to close him down. Oh, that's a good effort from Roberts, but doesn't manage it. Marriott whips it in. It's well defended. It's very well defended. Sunday gets back, clears it as best he can. Then Reski is there to kind of mop up the rest of it. Augustus goes through. Carlisle so calm. Back to the goalie. Johansson sends it long, and Roberts is there. Into Omrani, sends it long. McSkeen is going. This is a Class A direct counter-attack, and it's a good tackle, but McSkeen gets it back into the middle, please. Good. Roberts, have a go. He doesn't. He passes instead. McSkeen is like miles off, I think. Yeah, miles off. 3, 4, 5 yards offside, I'll be honest. Okay, now we've only got a little bit of time left. One more change. According to the conditioning, it should be Tony Gilligan who comes off for Brathwaite. Now, it's so interesting that Brathwaite is he's always coming on. He's just always coming on for, fitness reasons. He gets some minutes. I don't know if he's actually started a game, and maybe it's mean. Maybe it's actually a little bit mean of me to never give him that start. But I genuinely think having him cover the back line off the bench is just so useful that I've got to do it. I've got to do it. It's so useful. It means if anyone in the back line is either tired or yellow carded or whatever, on he goes. He steps in, and he just sees out the rest of the game. There he is with a good throw, and now Brathwaite on the ball. He will look for Sunday. Up the right, I think, is the pass. There we go. Yep, Onrani jumps, but it's well defended. And there's not a lot of time. And in fact, as soon as it ticked over to 94 minutes, the ref said, I've seen enough. And that is a lovely 2-0. The XG 1.6, very good. 2 shots on target. They both went in. Lots of shots in general. Possession is good. Yeah, lots of fouls either team. It's definitely something that both teams tend to do when I play these games, is that there's a lot of fouls. But we end up coming away with the win. Very, very nice. Just a pretty calm episode, just a pretty chill episode. It didn't really feel like Brenton were creating all too many troubles for us. And I'm quite happy with how that episode went. What we will do is we will look at the table, look at the other results, and just have a little browse around, and then that will be it for today's episode, guys. I do hope you've enjoyed it. Like I've said a couple of times on the channel, I'm really kind of trying to keep things calm on the channel, not put any pressure on myself to kind of, oh, you've got to record this video. I just want to have a nice backlog of videos, upload them. Hopefully they're good. Hopefully they're worth watching, and just keep going, play games, have fun with it, be chill, be chilled out. Let's take a look at the opposition and the other game. So Hanwell get another win, this time over Camden. Very good for them. That's actually kept them above us, because if there was a draw, they would have dropped the 20 points as well. But the goal difference is very close up here. It's so congested at the top, as it always is. Samurai and Larkspur draw. That's great. That keeps them both away from us. Long Lane beat the Bromleyans. Not great, but gonna happen, Wow, 4 goals to Brayley for Elmstead in a great win over Newbury, which is great. That's awesome. That pushes away one of those teams. Peckham drew against Phoenix. My word. That's incredible work from Phoenix, helping us out big time. And then you've got Rising Ballers, Pitshanger, Tower Hamlets, and Lewisham are all down in the lower reaches of the table. We're looking pretty good. 3rd position as things stand. Of course, there are teams that have games in hand, so we'll have to kind of remember that as we go forward. But at a certain point, they will play those games. It will all even out. All we've got to do is try and keep winning our games. And if we can do that, if we can make sure that when we come up against those teams, we put our best foot forward, then that's all I can really ask. We've still only lost, I think, the one game this season. It was against Long Lane. And, it really was a game that we should have won. It really was. Let's just have a look at the... Oh, what the heck? Just have a look at the senior schedule and get rid of the friendlies in there as well. Look at that. Just the one loss. And we're actually having a very nice run of form at the moment. Really, really good stuff. I love that Omrani scored a goal. And I love that we are generally finding it easier to score some goals and get the goals in the back of the net. It makes things difficult for the opposition. Of course, they start chasing the game, and hopefully, we end up winning that game. So, thank you so much for watching, guys. I do hope you've enjoyed today's episode. A bit of a chill one, a bit of a shorter one. There are going to be these ones every now and then. I do hope you've enjoyed. I shall catch you next time.